Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Fired Up Friday on the JVIMPACTS Podcast. I'm Coach JV. I'm your top health and mindset coach in the world. Remember, what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. Hey, it's Friday. Fired Up Friday, yes. Now, remember, today is the second most important day of the week. Why? If you've been on my podcast for a long time, and I forgot to say this on Monday. My apologies. Monday is the most important day of the week because everybody's sleepy, everybody's tired, bitching and complaining, and that's your opportunity to come in with energy, tenacity, and excitement and separate yourself. Get away from the water cooler. You don't have to compete. You just have to be the most productive human being you can be. Boom, that's one opportunity. Then Friday comes along, and at noon today, everybody's going to let their foot off the pedal, and they're going to start talking about happy hour. They're going to start getting ready for their weekend. It's going to be there, I promise. All you got to do is hit the pedal to the metal and take off and be more productive. That's two opportunities for you to separate yourself. But we didn't come here to talk about that today. We came here to talk about the fact that you don't believe. That's what we came to talk about. But if it's your first time on the podcast, I want to say welcome to the JVIMPACTS Podcast. And if you sent this podcast to somebody else, I want to say thank you for helping us fulfill our mission of impacting lives every single day. We are live on the podcast here on Libsyn, Stitcher, iTunes, Spotify, wherever you consume your podcast. Also, want to let you guys know, the visual people out there, go to the description link, click our 3T Fitness YouTube channel, and I'm doing these visually as well because I like to use a whiteboard, and I write a lot on a whiteboard, so I want to make sure that you guys have access to that. Some people are visual learners, so if people want to see my ugly face, hey, not too bad. But anyways, I'm going to be audible and visual here, but today this week we've had a great week of podcasts. We've done a lot of self-reflection. We've gotten deep. We talked about what was fundamentally broken with fitness, your patterns, your problem, moving thoughts to intention, and today it's going to be a short podcast, but you don't believe. That's it. You don't believe, and that is what's stopping you from growth. Why don't you believe? You say you want to move forward. You say you want a better life. You say you want to be a better husband, spouse, partner, or loved one, but you truly don't believe, right? I'm writing on the board right here. In your thinking mind, you're going to hear me saying the same things over again. You don't believe. You say these things in your thinking mind, but your subconscious mind is programmed to not believe in it. Because what happens is, you say you want to be great, but the world is going to tell you otherwise. The world is going to tell you that your car's not fast enough, your house is not big enough, you're not good looking enough, and damn well, your beard's not trimmed enough. So when you say you want greatness, you're going to end up not believing it. And you're going to tell people that you're going to do something, but in your mind, you don't even believe it. And I'll tell you what, there's going to be very few people that believe in your dream. And there's going to be very few people that are successful. Here's why. Because your belief system is going to dictate your reality. And your belief system is what your thinking mind tells your subconscious mind. And you truly don't believe you're going to be successful. Because what does it take to believe that you're going to be successful? It takes sometimes looking at your parents and saying, this is what I'm going to do. I'm a parent. I got 3 kids. I got a teenager. I got one that's about to be a teenager. And I got a 3-year-old little boy. And I'm never going to go to my kids and say, you can't. I'm going to say, go ahead and try and see what happens and learn from it. If there's a mistake, it's only fatal if you make it. Now, I walked away from a high-paid vice president job. I put my family in a very tough position financially. I did. I'm being honest. I'm talking to you and telling you the truth. I went from making a lot of money, well over 6 figures. I had the BMW. I had the house. I still have the house. But I told my wife, who doesn't work, who has the hardest job in the world, that we're going to walk away from all this luxury, all this security, a nice paycheck, 401k, health insurance, to go be the top health and mindset coach in the world. Whoop-de-woo! Do you think people believed in me? Do you think people looked at me like I was out of my damn mind? Hell yeah. Do you think there was a lot of doubt from family members? Hell yeah. Do you think people still think I'm out of my mind? Hell yeah. And do you know how much pressure I've had the last year and a half with people not believing in me, with people talking crap about me behind my back? But guess what? I never stopped believing, ever, and I will never stop believing, because I do not let my outside circumstances dictate my thinking mind and go into my subconscious mind and stop me from growth. The reason I bring this up is because you don't believe. I've had people walk through my consultation area, and as I'm doing the consultation around their nutrition, they're saying, it doesn't work. This type of stuff doesn't work for me. I'm like, bull. You're saying it doesn't work when you really haven't done it. And unconsciously, you're eating a lot of food that you shouldn't eat, but your mind is already telling you it's not going to work. So you're right because you don't believe. So why even do the program? Quit right now. Because you've already told yourself. I have hundreds of people that do that say, I can't do it. I've already tried this. You already don't believe. Why are you even here? Think about that. Yes, I'm getting fired up because it's time to break through, JV Impacts family. It's time to break through 3T Fitness family. You already don't believe, so why the hell would your life be great? You don't believe you can have a nice car. Why would you get a nice car? You don't believe you can get in shape, so why in the hell would you ever be in shape? You don't believe that you can ever get out of date. Well, guess what? Damn well, you can talk about it all day and all the Uber driving you're going to do, but your mindset is creating your subconscious, your thinking mind's creating your subconscious mind, which is creating your vibration, and damn well, you're going to get exactly what you deserve by not believing. Yes, this is a short podcast, but you don't believe. And until you start believing so much in yourself that people start to stand back and go, holy shit. They have no choice but to either get on board and go for the ride of their life or get ran over by your freight train. That's the only choice they have. And that's a choice you have in my life, is either you get on the board this train and go for the ride of your life or you're going to get run over by it. I am not stopping for anybody because I believe in myself, not my spouse, not my family, not my mom, my dad. Nobody can tell me to stop this freight train. They know to get on board and go for the ride of their life. They know that they can get off if they want to. But they believe in me because I believe in myself so damn much. Now, do people doubt me in the beginning? Yes. And do people doubt me now? Yes. But I'll tell you what, my friends, I'm standing right now in the Revolutionary Fitness facility with lights and cameras and a big-ass TV that I'm looking at right now as I'm talking to you, expensive camera that I'm talking to, this little Janet Jackson headpiece. And I'm only telling you this not to brag, but because I believed in myself. We started by my computer. I can show you pictures. We had pillows on the wall for the podcast for our audio. We had pillows on the wall for let me repeat that. We had pillows on the wall for our podcast for our audio in my house. Then we moved it to my garage. We built a whole podcast studio. My brother, my great brother, I'm very honored and grateful that he helped me build that. We built it with our own hands. And we had the honor to run our gym out of a gym called Muscular Support that helped us build our business. We're very grateful to them as well. But we didn't stop believing. And that turned in from having a podcast studio with pillows on the wall for acoustics to a beautiful podcast studio at my house to going into another gym to help run our business. And now we're in the Revolutionary Fitness facility, 3T Fitness, with cameras everywhere, the best audio you can buy, a beautiful equipment, a consultation area. Because I believed, folks. Not because I'm better, not because I'm smarter, not because I have more tools, not because I have more resources, because I believed. That's why. And I'm getting pissed because I want you to start believing in yourself. Because when people doubted me, I looked them in the eyes and I said, screw you. I believe in myself. I didn't need anybody to pat me on the back. I didn't need anybody to tell me, John, you need to work harder. I didn't need anybody to tell me, John, you can do this, because I believe in myself. When there's a higher power out there, when you believe in yourself, it gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. It will start to pound your heart like a freight train. And that pounding heart will create emotion. And that emotion will create motion. And that motion will start to respond all around the world. And now people say to me, hey, Coach JV, you're the top health and mindset coach in the world. I literally dictated my future by telling you who I am. But you can do the same thing. You have to start believing in yourself. You have to start believing in what's possible for you. Some of you are looking at me on the YouTube channel going, screw this guy. And some of you are saying, yeah, I get you, JV. And you're the very few percentage. Some of you are on the podcast right now saying, I get you, JV. I'm with you. Let's go. And some of you are saying, screw this guy. But the cool thing about life is that your belief system is yours and my belief system is mine. But I believe in you. And if you ever talk to me and you tell me something outlandish, I'm going to look at you and say, hell yeah, go for it. Because the pain of regret is much less than the pain of failure. Because failure makes you stronger, and failure is only fatal unless you make it. I've failed many times, my friends, and I will fail again. But damn well, I will get back up, and I will believe in myself. My name is Coach JV. I'm the top health and mindset coach in the world. I love you very, very much. But damn well, don't let me love you more than you love yourself. Have an awesome day, everybody. We will talk to you on Motivation Monday. Have a great weekend. Be present in the moment, and Coach JV loves you.